New York, the city that never sleeps. New York City, a global hub of culture, finance, and art, has captured the imagination of millions around the world. With its iconic skyline, diverse population, and rich history, New York has earned its title as the city that never sleeps. This documentary will take you on a journey through its towering skyscrapers, bustling streets, and the melting pot of cultures that call this metropolis home. It will explore the history, neighborhoods, and the essence of what makes New York a symbol of ambition and resilience. New York's story begins with the Native Americans, specifically the Lenape people who first inhabited the area. In 1624, Dutch settlers founded a colony named New Amsterdam, which would later be taken over by the British in 1664 and renamed New York after the Duke of York. This documentary explores the city's early development as a trade hub and a gateway for immigrants during the 19th and early 20th centuries, cementing its role as a beacon of hope for those seeking new opportunities. The growth of New York as a financial center, particularly after the establishment of Wall Street and the New York Stock Exchange, transformed the city into a global economic powerhouse. The documentary will examine how New York became the financial heart of the United States, a role it continues to play today. The essence of New York is also found in the everyday experience of living in the city. Life in New York is a sensory overload, from the noise of honking cars and street vendors to the visual spectacle of skyscrapers and flashing lights. A city of landmarks and icons. New York is home to some of the most recognizable landmarks in the world, symbols that capture its essence. The Statue of Liberty, a symbol of freedom and democracy. The Statue of Liberty greeted millions of immigrants arriving by boat at Ellis Island, offering hope for a new life. The Empire State Building, once the tallest building in the world, this architectural marvel symbolizes New York's place at the forefront of global innovation. Times Square, the neon-lit crossroads of the world, a place of constant energy and movement, representing New York's vibrancy and status as an entertainment hub. These landmarks are not just tourist attractions. They are reflections of the city's history, aspirations, and its role as a global icon. At its core, New York is about opportunity. For centuries, New York has been a symbol of hope for people from around the world, especially immigrants, who come in search of a better life and new opportunities. From Wall Street to Broadway, it's a city where people come to pursue dreams in business, arts, technology, and beyond. Diversity. New York is one of the most culturally diverse cities in the world. With residents from every corner of the globe, it's a melting pot of languages, traditions, and lifestyles. This diversity is reflected in its neighborhoods, food, music, and festivals, making it a microcosm of global culture. Creativity. As a global capital of art, theater, music, and fashion, New York has long been a breeding ground for creative expression. From the stages of Broadway to the street art in Brooklyn, the city is a constant source of artistic innovation. Resilience. New York is also known for its resilience in the face of challenges, from financial crises and natural disasters to the events of September 11th. It's a place that has been rebuilt time and again, with a spirit of perseverance that defines its people. Iconic landmarks. From the Statue of Liberty to Times Square, Central Park, and the Empire State Building, New York is home to some of the world's most recognizable landmarks, drawing millions of tourists each year. Creativity and innovation. New York's streets have seen the birth of entire cultural movements. From the Harlem Renaissance in the 1920s, which brought African-American artistic expression to the forefront, to the punk and hip-hop scenes that emerged in the 1970s and 1980s. Today, New York remains a center of innovation across multiple domains. Art, from the world-renowned museums like the Metropolitan Museum of Art and the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, to the graffiti and street art that can be found in neighborhoods like Williamsburg and Bushwick, New York breathes creativity. Fashion. As home to New York Fashion Week, the city is a global fashion capital. Designers, models, and stylists flock to the city to showcase new trends and set global standards. Food. The city's food scene reflects its diversity and creativity, offering everything from Michelin-starred restaurants to beloved street food like hot dogs and pizza. It's also the birthplace of culinary trends and fusion cuisine, where chefs experiment with combining global flavors. New York's creative energy extends to every aspect of life, where imagination is constantly being translated into reality. Chinatown offers a glimpse into Chinese culture with authentic cuisine, markets, and festivals. Little Italy showcases Italian heritage with its famous restaurants and annual feasts. Jackson Heights in Queens, one of the most diverse areas in the world, offers South Asian, Latin American, and Eastern European cultures all within a few blocks. This cultural diversity gives New York its unique identity, making it one of the few places where you can experience multiple world cultures in a single day. Ambition and hustle. New York is a city synonymous with ambition. The famous phrase, "If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere," captures the drive and energy of those who live there. The city's pace is fast, with people constantly moving, striving, and reaching for their dreams. Whether it's an actor auditioning on Broadway, an entrepreneur pitching a startup in Silicon Alley, or a Wall Street trader navigating the financial markets, success and hard work are woven into the city's fabric. Wall Street represents the global center of finance, where fortunes are made and lost, and where the economic heartbeat of the world is felt. Broadway represents artistic ambition and excellence, with actors and playwrights dreaming of making it big on the world's most famous stage. Silicon Alley, the tech hub of New York, mirrors Silicon Valley in innovation, showing how the city embraces technological advancements and entrepreneurship. New York fosters an environment where ambition is not only expected but celebrated, and where people come to test the limits of their potential. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.